Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I am up with day 24 in our Scraptember series. Today's video prompt is hearts. So, obviously we are joining the wonderful Laura for our collaboration for the whole month of September. And today we have special guest Vanessa Bell joining us on YouTube and also Maliart on Instagram. So they will both be links down below. Definitely go and check them out. Now, I am using a cut file, but so it's a cut file where yesterday you saw me in the sketch prompt using a cut file piece underneath my photos. Now, I cut that out from the inside of this heart. I know that sounds really weird, but I did. So the heart is just a modified cut file, shall we say. And I'm creating a bit of a fringed effect behind my heart. I'm using up scraps from my whimsical collection because, as you know, I am using up this collection, and in fact at the time of doing this voiceover I have finished the collection, but there's still a few more videos to go, I think, with that collection. I think, or this might be my last one. No, I think there's one more. So I have used up scraps. I have fringed this off camera because I didn't think people wanted to watch me fringing paper on video, but I just used my scissors. I don't have fringing scissors. I just used my scissors, and then I am just creating a layered effect with my fringing. And I did use a pencil to draw around my heart so that I knew which areas I needed to cover with fringe. And then I'm just sticking down the top part of the paper, the fringed paper, with double-sided tape. It's a very easy process, I have to say. Yeah, so I don't know what else to tell you about this. That's all I'm doing, sticking down paper that I've already fringed. It's a good technique though, and it's quite effective. It's a little bit different, adds a bit of fun kind of texture to your layout, and it's not too bulky because I've put the cut file on top of it and I stick the cut file flat down on top of it, so I didn't pop up the entire cut file, which I think is a nice way to reduce the bulk. I do have other things popped up on the layout, so it's not a completely flat layout, but I think it does make a difference when I haven't popped up the heart cut file. So I have stuck down all my fringing. I'm just trimming the little bit of excess over the side there. And then I'm going to come back in and add my heart cut file over the top. So you could use any old cut file for this. You could even draw a love heart and cut it out with an X-Acto knife or your scissors. I think this is a very easy technique to do, and you could do it with any shape. It's just obviously today's prompt is hearts, so we're using hearts. And I thought I would use liquid glue to stick this down because I knew that I would need a bit of wiggle room to get it lined up properly. So that's why I've gone with the liquid glue, just to make sure I can get that down and even. So there we go. That is all stuck down. Now, I have a few other things that I wanted to include on this layout to go with the heart prompt. I punched out a whole heap of hearts using my heart punch, and then I wanted to incorporate the fringing technique as well. So I'm going to make up my own embellishments. But obviously I'm not doing that now. I thought I was, but no, I'm doing my photo. So this is a photo of my family on Zoom. It was my auntie's or my godmother's birthday, I believe. She'll probably correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what we're all catching up for. And so I just took a screenshot. My auntie's actually taking a photo on her phone of us at the same time, but I took a screenshot while she was doing that because we were all smiling and laughing. I don't know where my child was or my partner during this time, but they weren't here. It was just me in the photo, and then it's my mum and dad, my auntie and uncle, and Jess and her family. So I'm layering up my photo on a few different pattern papers. You can see I've still got quite a bit of the whimsical collection left at the time of me making this particular layout, but I'm getting to the end, I promise you. And I will film a video showing you all the layouts I made with my whimsical collection. That will come out in October, so you can see how many layouts I got from one collection. It's a lot. But I'm very impressed, and I managed to make them look fairly different. Obviously, there's only so much you can do in obviously the same collection and the colours and everything. But I'm really happy with the range of layouts that I got. So I'm popping my photo up on foam, and I'm going to add that onto the right-hand side of the love heart. And then I'm pretty sure I show you the DIY embellishments that I'm making. Now, the other reason I was doing DIY embellishments is because I don't have a lot of embellishments left. So you can see here I've got these love hearts, and I've actually made these. I'm going to make a couple for you now so you can see. I actually fringed these love hearts. So I am fringing every section. So I've punched out, let me start from the beginning. I have punched out, using my heart punch, a whole lot of different pattern papers, and then each of my fringed hearts I am making with 3 pattern papers, and I'm fringing each section of the pattern paper. So yeah, it's just a mini fringed heart because I needed more hearts for this particular prompt. So I wanted to leave 1 or 2 of those in the video for you. I acknowledge that I'm sort of off screen while I'm making this, and I'm really sorry. I tried to remember to keep my hands above my workspace, but I obviously am not perfect at that and I didn't do it all the time. But you can see me here. I'm chopping off different bits of the hearts and fringing them, and then layering up each of the sections. So just using a bit of wet glue to help, again, because you've got a bit of wiggle room with wet glue, and I can line up the different layers that I'm putting on here. But you can see there, it's as easy as that. And they're actually really easy embellishments to create. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit effective, bit different, allows you to use up your scraps or the ends of your collections like this to create more embellishments so you can get more out of your paper, I highly recommend giving them a shot, and they would work with lots of different shapes. Now I'm trying to figure out a title. I really wanted to use these thickers, but I actually didn't have enough of the letters to do what I wanted with them. There looks like there's a lot left, but I've actually used a lot of the common letters, which is very annoying. So I pull out these white thickers here. They're like a puffy thicker, and they're actually quite old. I don't know what they're called, but I really like them. They're thin, and I'm writing out the word family. At least, I don't know if you can tell I'm doing that, but that's what I'm doing. And then I'm pulling also a phrase from the green puffy glittery phrases that I'm trying to use up this month as well. And I pulled out hello, and so I've got hello family, and that is going to be my title. And I'm just adding my title directly onto the fringe. So it's a little bit, it kind of looks cool because some of it's kind of popped up a little bit with the fringing, but yeah, I really like it. So that is my title, and now I'm going to nestle in some embellishments around it. So I've got my fringed hearts, as I said, they are tucked in there, and then I'm going to add a little bit of other bits and pieces. I don't have a heap of embellishments left, so I'm just adding what I have, which, as I said, is not a lot. But it didn't need much, I didn't think, because I've used the fringed hearts. They are the main kind of embellishment feature. So I'm just sticking those down now. Some I'm sticking flat and some I'm popping up on foam. And then I do add a couple more hearts into each of the clusters and a puffy sticker into each one. And then I'm pretty much done. So this layout was relatively quick to put together. It did take a little bit of time to do the fringing and to make my own little fringed embellishments. But once I'd made the embellishments and I'd done my fringing, the actual putting together of the layout was very quick. So I hope you enjoy it. Now, I'm super excited to see what Vanessa and Melly Art are going to do with this, and of course Laura. So I'm excited because I love hearts, and I think it's a prompt that could definitely be taken in a lot of different directions. So I'm super excited to see what those lovely ladies have come up with. So definitely go and check them out. They will be linked in the description box down below, as well as our Scraptember Facebook group if you want to come and join us. We have a lot of fun over there, just sharing inspiration and ideas with each other. So definitely come over if that's your thing. But yeah, I'm just adding some sticker hearts. I'm basically adding every heart I could find that was left in my embellishments. So I've added a little puffy sticker that says love this on the right hand embellishment cluster there under my photo. And then I am working on adding a couple of other puffy stickers to each of the clusters. So I've added a floral piece in the other 2 clusters, and then I actually come in with another floral puffy sticker to add into the 3rd cluster, just so that there's a floral in each cluster. And then I'm pretty much adding some splatters and I am all done. So I am adding the navy, oh not quite, I've got one other element, sorry, but I'm adding the navy Heidi Swap Colour Shine. And then, I don't know about you, but it feels to me like there's something missing. Yeah, here we go. It felt to me like there was something missing. So I just decided that I would add a little doodly border around my page. Now I go a little crazy with my doodly border. I don't just add one doodle around my border. I think I add like 3. And I do lose control a little bit in the right hand side there, but that's okay. It's the effect that I'm going for, and it does kind of help to not make me think that there's something missing. So it was definitely needed, I think, and I really like the effect of a little doodly border. I've done a couple this month, and I'm remembering that I like to do that on my pages. And I'm just adding a little squiggle for a little bit of interest onto each of the sides. And now I'm coming in with my mist, and then I'm going to be all finished. So make sure you check out all the links that are in the description box down below. We are definitely getting to the pointy end of the month. This is day 24, so we are nearly there. Not long to go until we finish up. So in fact, there's 6 days. So we finish obviously on the 30th of September. So we are nearly there. So definitely join us for tomorrow's video. We've got a fun prompt coming at you again tomorrow. We hope you're enjoying seeing everything that we're creating and all the inspiration coming from our guests. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye, guys.